My first kiss was on TV. I was 11 years old, 12 maybe. I guest starred on The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, which stars Dylan Sprouse and Cole Sprouse. And it was my first kiss. I was very nervous. My first kiss was with Dylan. And it was really funny because I think both of us were so young that we were kind of figuring out how to kiss, and I had never done it, and I was so scared, but it was a kid show, so it was a little,
Aw.
yeah. I think I've always been a tad dramatic and appreciated the grandness of theater because my mom was a theater actress. She didn't do TV or film. And I appreciated it and thought it was the coolest thing. So she'd take me when I was 5 and I'd watch rehearsals and I'd never be bored. So I got the bug in a way and asked if I could do it. My mom was very scared, but she was super supportive. And once I got my first job, I was 7 years old. I've just never looked back. The happiest I am creatively is on a film set or a TV set. Any sort of cinema, these are the emotions and places that I want to be familiar with. So in a way, I've acted for a while, but the choices that I want to make for the future are very particular and hopefully wise choices because what I want to be a part of is great storytelling. Oh, Spring Breakers. Yes, it was a really fun shoot. And my mom always feels embarrassed, but it was actually part of her idea that I work with Harmony. Anyhow, Spring Breakers was a ride. It was something that I felt I needed a jolt of. And that little taste of working on that film, as audacious as it was, I felt a rush I had never felt before. I generally live in comedy, and that's really fun, and I'm naturally pretty dry and sarcastic, but to be challenged in a role is what I really crave as an actor. The film we're going to talk about today is my new movie, Emilia, Pérez. The first time I saw it was in Cannes. So we were all kind of sinking into our seats, just not really sure what was going to happen. So the reception after was really beautiful. The process of this was very interesting because I didn't know I technically had the part for a few months, and I shouldn't say few, it might have been 9 months. And funny enough, Jacques likes to tell everyone that he already knew I had the part, but apparently I wasn't informed.
Do you think you're more like a cat or a dog?
I'd say I'm more like a dog. I always feel like I want to be playful, and I grew up with dogs, so all of my friends definitely have cats more than dogs, but I love dogs. I feel like I'm all over the place. I want to cuddle. I'm excited. I love to eat. That matches me. When I was younger, I had probably too many crushes. Everyone from Jesse McCartney to when Beautiful Soul came out, that was just life-changing for me. I loved Chad Michael Murray from One Tree Hill. I've also had crushes more in real life than necessarily actors or
When you were
musicians.
on Wizards of Waverly Place, did you start to think you could cast spells?
I think I am a wizard. Wizards of Waverly Place holds such a special place in my heart, and I understand that it's for children and maybe I've moved on, but the little girl in me hasn't. I'm doing a reboot of Wizards. I produced it. I get to be in some of it, and I've passed the torch to a new generation, hopefully. It's been such a joy. I don't think I will stop loving doing things for people like my little sister who's 11.
And do you think you ever cast any spells?
I don't think I cast any spells. I just think I'm a wizard. I would have to say I haven't dressed up for Halloween since I was a kid until this year with my boyfriend, and it was really fun. It felt like I was a kid again, and I actually was invited to a party, so I had a reason to dress up. It was really fun. We were Alice and Alice in Wonderland, and he was the Mad Hatter. I elaborated the costume, as did he. He did more than he used prosthetics. I think it's safe to say we won at the party we went to. My sign is Cancer. However, I feel like they've changed it because I'm on the cusp of Cancer and a Leo. I definitely feel I have qualities of both, but I relate most to being a Cancer. Very sensitive in ways. They tend to love people deeply, whether it's healthy or not. I tend to overthink a bit, but I love deeply and I care about people so much. Okay. Today,
Uh-huh.
it says some gardens flourish in enchanting patterns without a gardener's touch. Let nature take the reins, transformations unfold on their own. I like that, but I love the idea of some gardens flourish in enchanting patterns without a gardener's touch. I think that could be very deep. I accept.